We finally got an update on Tekken 8's website. After waiting what's felt like months, we finally get to access new areas of Tekken 8's official website. Now, I might be a little bit late to this subject, but for those of you guys that don't regularly check the websites, I got you covered, so let's do it. So fun fact, depending on what language you want the site to be in, we'll decide whether you have access to these new pages or not. So like right now I have it in Korean, and I can't access online or replay. And even when I change the language to English, I still can't access it. But all you gotta do is change the language to Japanese and you're good to go. Plus, Google should instantly translate it for you so you can read everything. So first thing I wanna check out here is in the customization section, and that's Jukebox. For longtime fans of the Tekken series, you already know what this is. Jukebox is where you have access to every original soundtrack from every Tekken game that's been made. And with access to all that music, you can decide stage music, menu music. It's honestly really cool. Funny thing is, it was only a few weeks ago when I discovered Tekken 7's Jukebox, and I started changing around the music on some of the stages. Probably a little bit late for that, but it is what it is. But right here, I just love this image. And I'm gonna go ahead and guess that this is still menu Kazuya. And when you access Jukebox, it just brings up this menu and zooms in on his face. It doesn't even take you to a different menu. So I wonder how many different modes take this approach. And we've got more pictures here showing off how Jukebox is gonna work. I like the little detail in the background behind Kazuya, that if you're playing a track, you have the sound notes going up and down. And here it talks about how you can make your own playlists and everything. So I'm hoping that this will be super customizable. Or if you don't want to take the time for all that, you can just hit random on a certain Tekken soundtrack that you like, and you are good to go. Now, a section I don't think I had checked out yet was my replay and tips, and there's not too much here, but this is such a cool feature in Tekken 8, where you can save a replay, and then you can go back, watch the replay, and the game will literally give you tips on how you could have handled a certain situation better. It's an awesome idea, honestly, and I really do think that it's going to help new players excel at this game, being able to look back at their past mistakes and seeing how they can fix them. And there's even a tab under it that you can click that'll take you to the offline section of the website, where it talks about Arcade Quest, Super Ghost Battle, and Practice Mode, with some video tutorials here showing you how it works. So if you want to get to know more about it, I'd check it out. Probably the most interesting thing right here is this image talking about competing against other players' AI ghosts, where we see this customized Lily. I mean, look at her, she's like silver. Using Super Ghost Battles in the demo is a ton of fun, and it's way better in my opinion than fighting a regular old CPU. And the fact that you can fight ghosts from around the world and developers is so sick. I know I've touched up on this before, but in my opinion, it is one of the coolest features that Tekken 8 is going to offer us. There's also another great section here that talks about Tekken Ball, and it has an image of Kuma and Panda, which I feel like Tekken Ball would be even funner playing as the bears. Just the bigger hitbox, and it'd look pretty goofy. Now, if you go to the story section of the website, at the very bottom it says Tekken series so far coming soon. So I wonder what that's all about, since in the most recent trailer that we got for the game, they kind of went over the entire story, more or less. Then if you go to the online section and scroll down to ranked match, we get an image here of Lee versus Jin, and Zafina versus Lars, just kind of explaining how these modes work. And looking at the leaderboard section, we have this great picture of Kuma just holding his fish. I don't know, something just looks a little odd about it. But I just love all these new images that we're getting explaining all the game modes that we're going to get to experience when Tekken 8 is finally released. But if I missed anything, let me know in the comments down below. Also, let me know what game mode you're going to be trying first when you get your hands on this game. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please consider subscribing. Really help the channel out. And if you want to talk to me personally, consider joining the Discord. You'll see me in the next video.